Hello, can you hear me? Sorry, I had my mic off. I was, setting up everything. Hope you guys are doing well. I've got, Kamui on the stream, because he's getting a new frame next month. Very exciting. He's getting a new frame very soon. How am I liking the game? I haven't finished it yet. I'm trying to get a winning run, but kind of been making some dumb decisions, and then also not knowing what I'm doing because I'm still like learning the game. Yes, that is why Kamui is on the screen. That's why he's on the screen. Homeboy's getting a new frame. And they're also changing the controls. And there's gonna be a new roguelike mode. What a big update for PGR. Very excited. Yeah, I was gonna stream last night, but my internet crapped out. And I got too paranoid to keep streaming. It's just a bunch of failed runs on this anyway. Didn't miss anything. I hate this boss. It's like the first boss attacks with melee. This chick just spams projectiles, and you have like no hit stun like protection in this game at all. They really need to add like some kind of hit stun protection so that you can't lose like all your health instantly. It's the main thing I can't stand about this game. That and the fact that they spam ads like way so much just makes that problem worse. It's immensely frustrating to play. Like, why can't they just, like, chip off all your health? I also don't like how a lot of the, characters are weird, like, non-melee characters. Really doesn't vibe with me at all. But mostly, the fact that you can just lose, like, all your health so instantly is what I don't like about this game. It feels like the only way they knew how to make it hard and balance the crazy builds was to make it so if you make like one mistake and you lose like all your health. I would 100% like a mod for this that made it so, you know, maybe they did like more damage, but you at least had like, you know, 30 frames of iframes would make this game feel a lot less frustrating. But the truth of it is, you know, you can get hit by one ad, or then something spams projectiles, and half your health is just gone. It really feels like they didn't know how to balance, you know, the builds and stuff in this. Or like, we're just gonna make it so something touches you once, and your health bar is gone, and you can barely tell because you don't really take hit stun. Like, I'd rather take hit stun and, like, more damage, but have, like, iframes instead of have no iframes and then just have my health bar get deleted. The ads in this game are a very big complaint. They've been an immense complaint with this game. They kind of feel like they're just there for a stat check, because if you have a good build, they could be a relative non-issue, but they are definitely annoying. The boss on this level, for instance, is 100% a stat check. Your health bar will just get deleted unless you have a really good build. Despite this game saying it's an action game, it is, so far anyway, for my skill level, you know, my save and everything, it is a lot like Isaac, where your knowledge of the game and the build decisions you make are going to be more important than your actual skill at times. Some people might like that, but I don't know. I kind of like more when you can win with complete junk, personally. But there is a lot of meta progression I haven't unlocked, so I'm sure things will probably get easier later. But yeah, this game's pretty rough to start. I'm sure those things will get balanced. Everybody's complaining about the ads, so they probably will do something. The ads have been a constant complaint. Constant complaint with this game, so I would imagine that they will, they'll budge on it. It's mostly just like the third boss and the second boss spamming ads like crazy, and then if you can't kill them quick, you just get overwhelmed, and because of the way that the damage system works in this game, where, you know, there's no iframes whatsoever. You take damage like you're in a fighting game, essentially. You can die, like, way too quick. The runs are a little bit too long for that, in my opinion. The runs were like half the length. I think that would probably work a little bit better, but it does end up like sometimes you just feel cheated. Also, like, damage values in this game are really high. I would like it more if you could actually avoid all damage. This isn't that kind of game, though. I don't get how they got this far and didn't realize that spamming ads on bosses and then having no iframes, people aren't going to like that. That's exactly what happened. Some people are saying they're fine. I'm like, yeah, they're fine if you have a good build, but that's not going to happen all the time. And then also, you know, at the beginning you have less stuff, too. The game does have very good build options, though. I do like how deep the builds are. That part's cool. I think this is just one of those roguelikes where after you learn what everything does and what to take and when, and then you have like all the meta progression, it's probably really fun, but it is pretty frustrating at the beginning. And that's probably something they should change. People are going to get filtered by being chain hit stunned, and then probably, you know, either refund it or leave a bad review. So they could definitely benefit from making the onboarding a little bit better. Let's go ahead and take off that curse. Well, one thing that helps with the ads is the fact that they do help you activate on kill effects. And I think that's why they can't get rid of the ads entirely, but maybe they should make it so it's like the way that beat 'em ups handle it, where, you know, there's a certain amount of ads that can spawn, and after that, you know, they can't come back. Or maybe make it like, maybe make it like some of the IGS beat-em-ups, because the way that it works in those games is, if you kill all the ads except one, more won't spawn, so it's kind of strategic that way. But, I don't know. It'll depend on how they fix it. I'm sure once you have, like, a maxed out file, it's probably, less frustrating. Some roguelikes I play, you can finish with, like, nothing. And I think that those are the best ones. Ones like this, where there's, like, better builds and stuff you can make, but they expect you to grind for the game to actually be fun. Kind of not the biggest fan of. I like it more when the builds kind of amplify what I can do, but they aren't, like, required. This is definitely not a game you could finish without taking damage. Like, you do have to grind, at least somewhat. That's not gonna be for everybody. Yeah, Knights of Valor, IGS beat-em-ups are like that. They'll have, like, an ad that's not aggressive, that's, like, passive. And if you ignore them and just kite them around, then more ads won't spawn. But that's not how this game works. They just keep coming back. They keep coming back constantly, and it is immensely annoying, unless you have a build where you have on-kill effects, in which point they can, like, actually help you. Alright. The IGS beat-em-ups, that's how you handle ads in those games. It's a better system than a lot of other games that came after them, where they just keep respawning. I think that's the way to do it. If you must have, you know, ads during an already difficult boss fight, it really should be just like, well, you know, if you don't kill them all, they don't come back. I don't think this run's gonna clear because I already lost a revive, but should get some good progress at least. I wasted a revive on the second boss. But I'm starting to understand how the builds work, so it's all good. I'm not too worried about it. I'm gonna grab some cash. That last boss I just fought, if you don't have damage, you will take a lot of damage yourselves. because he like puts you in that small area, and then he also spawns an elite that keeps coming back. I feel like if they took that out, nobody would complain. Not exactly fun difficulty. Kinda gotta go into this game expecting that, like, skill does matter, but there definitely are, like, gear checks in this, just like Isaac. Isaac is like that, too. Isaac is very much... way less skill-based than this game, but same kind of deal, where your knowledge of the game and what to pick is gonna mean more than, you know, just having roguelike skills, like knowing how the games work, good fundamentals. I'm pretty bad at Isaac, despite being pretty good at roguelikes, because I've played, you know, thousands of hours of them. Just because I don't have the knowledge. This game's gonna be like that too. Hopefully they can get it to a point where it's not like skill doesn't matter, but learning matters more than knowledge. run's still not gonna clear, though. Already lost one revive. Don't get attached. The last boss, unfortunately, has a second form, which is, something I can't stand in any game. I tend to prefer when bosses just have one form. I got jump scared by that, last night. Is it worth upgrading this, maybe? Let me see what the rest of these do. 60 HP is, like, not that much. That's, like, getting hit once because of how hit stun works in this game. The way hit stun works in this game, 60 HP is kind of, clickbait. You can very much get hit by one thing and lose that much health. Yeah, I think the cake might actually be the way to go. If this run is even going to have a remote chance of winning. Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and do that. Go ahead and do that. Because I don't know the final boss's attacks at all, so... It's either face tank or the run wipes. Those are the two choices. The two outcomes. I face tank it successfully with all this damage I have, or the run ends. That's basically what it is. You know, the knife throw might actually be pretty good. What do I have for thrust? Try this one. Let's see, how am I doing on upgrades? Oh, that took me straight to the boss. No. That probably actually cost the run. Well, I have full health. We'll see what happens. Yeah, unfortunately, this boss has two forms. The only boss in the game that has two forms. I was kind of hoping the game would not do that. I'm sure you curb stomp it extremely quickly later. At the point of the game I'm in, yeah, it sucks. It'll be less of an issue later, for sure. No, nice! I get hit during a cutscene! Great! All the more reason for this to not have a freaking second form! That's so dumb, man! Why can you get hit during a cutscene? What the hell was that? That's so stupid. Doesn't help though, the second form is all just projectile spam. She stops fighting in melee. That's so dumb, man. I lost because of that. And they don't give you any freaking hit stun protection in this game at all. You get hit by one of those projectiles and lose like half your health. Is it, like, possible to beat this with skill? Or do you just have to get a busted build? There better be something in here that just makes it so I actually get invincibility frames. Then maybe these bosses would be fun, but they're not. It's all spamming ads and projectiles non-stop, and that's all they do. They don't do anything else. The first form is pretty cool with, like, actually attacking normally and not spamming projectiles, but then I don't understand this game's obsession with projectile spam when they're not even going to give you any iframes. They're like, that would make more sense than what they're doing right now. Like, usually when roguelike spam stuff like that, it's because you have iframes. But you don't in this game. Yeah, hopefully they'll balance this game a little bit more. So it doesn't feel like you make one mistake and lose your whole health bar. The bosses feel like they just need to be reworked entirely. They're not going to give you iframes. They should spam ads and projectiles, like, way less. The fact that they don't is stupid. It's not fun just having melee characters and then having them completely shut down by area denial. It's like the Ninja Turtles game, but worse. That game had the same problem. In that game, it was less projectile spam, and it was more just putting puddles on the ground, which also was not great, but that game handled area denial better than this does. You also can't get your whole health bar shredded in that game, so it's, I'd say that game's bosses were quite a bit better. They had much more obvious tells for what they were doing. Less of an emphasis on projectile spam. Well, this is about what I expected. I figured that there's got to be some kind of catch. The build variety is really good, but I do not find the bosses fun to fight in the slightest. You know, the invincibility might actually be good to burst down a boss. Alright, I think I'll do like one more and switch games. This game triggers me after a while. Start to get really pissed off. I cannot play this for hours. I get tilted way too quickly. The game is kind of designed that way. Like, they really want to piss you off with these boss fights. I would much rather have them, like, have, like, higher damage, but then, like, give you iframes and then not spam ads. I think they would be a lot more fun. The first boss feels like the best one, and they just get progressively worse. The first boss and the fourth boss, the two sisters, that Agni and Rudra fight, I think that fight is fine, too, because they don't spam ads. The only gimmick is really just that you have to kill them within a few seconds of each other or they respawn, which is exactly Agni and Rudra. I don't mind that, but the ad spam and stuff really sucks balls. Isn't there like a story mode in this? Maybe I just turn that on. What the hell does story mode do? Wonder what that does. Let's try it. Oh, does it just give you damage reduction? Well, that might actually make the game a lot better. Does it just give you half damage? This might be one of those games like Young Souls, where they had like accessibility stuff that made the game like way more fun. It's just like, why would I want to turn that off? If it means less getting hit by a stray bullet and losing my entire health bar, I'm all for it. I'm down for a challenge, I'm not down for an unfun challenge. Maybe just leave it on until everything is unlocked and then turn it off. Maybe that's the way to go. That /0 game has that as well. They give you more like dash charges in the accessibility menu. It's just like, okay, well, why would I not want that on? It doesn't even make the game easier, it just makes it more fun. I saw that in there and I was making my overview for that game. I'm like, why don't you just have this on by default? Is there any reason not to? It's not like it's one of those games where having dodges just like makes it so you can never get hit by anything. Oh good, a kitty. Blessing of the Wildcat. What's that? Huh. If you're gonna ask how much if this game is worth it, it's a good game, and it's also done extremely well. They're at like most like very positive reviews. There were over almost like 2,000 people playing it earlier, so they won't wage quit. I can say that much. They posted in their Discord like barely a day after release that it sold 10,000 copies. So for a small team, I mean, they're doing pretty good. I don't think you had to worry about a wage quit with this one. Wait, is it just making me invincible, though? I'm not taking damage anymore. Hold on a sec. I'm confused. They turned it on, it was in Chinese, so I couldn't read it. It's just making me invincible, then no, that's not a solution. Let me see here. Oh, evasion. That's probably why. Okay, so I don't think I'm actually invincible. Alright, good. I want to, like, actually fight the enemies. I don't want to be invincible, but having less attrition damage would be nice. So let me make sure I'm not completely invincible. I don't think it makes you invincible. Interesting they call it story mode when the only story is the intro cutscene. Let's call it, you know, let's call it easy mode or something. I guess people don't want to call things easy mode anymore, even though there are a lot of games that are better because of it. Just like Rushing Beat. Rushing Beat X is far more playable on easy than normal or hard, and immensely less frustrating, while still being challenging. But then you play on normal and hard, and you lose your credit 90 minutes in to getting hit twice. Yeah, that's not fun. It's still like a challenging 1cc on easy, too. Maybe this game will be like that, like, until they balance it better, just play it on easy. It's less tilting. I'm gonna hold off. Save it up. Rushing Beat X has a good easy mode. It doesn't make it, you know, at least if you're going for 1cc, it doesn't make it so you can ignore the mechanics. It's just the game is so poorly balanced that it doesn't matter that much. Rushing Beat X is basically like, the second half is the actual game, the first half is the tutorial. Okay, this is just making me straight up invincible, I think. Oh well, I'm just gonna roll with it. Kinda just want to unlock meta progression, because this game, I do enjoy it, but there's so many things about it that piss me off. I'm probably just gonna finish this run and unlock a bunch of stuff and see if maybe it gets less tilting later. I kinda just wanted, like, damage reduction, but it just, like, seemingly made me invincible. Which I don't quite understand, like, what it does. It doesn't tell you. Oh, well, whatever. It'd be nice if it was actually translated and told me what it was doing. Yeah, I like the build variety in this game. I don't like how bullshit the design is, where the run ends way too quickly. And the runs are, like, relatively long as well. They're, like, 40 to 50 minutes, depending on, like, your build. So, I don't really agree with that. I'm sure these things will get ironed out in time, though. Make the game less tilting later on. I go from having fun in this game to being incredibly tilted within the span of, like, the moment I get to a boss fight. The bosses are very much not fun. They're only fun if you get a good build. It's not like Entropy Effect, where you can have a garbage fight, garbage build, and, you know, you can still, like, no damage the boss, and it doesn't take forever. This game is not like that at all. It's a lot like Isaac. That's how Isaac bosses are. You know, the skill check is knowing what to pick. You know, all the decisions that you have to make. That's what the real skill check is. The fact that the boss actually fights you and stuff is one thing, but most of it really is. You know, do you know what to pick and when, and how to pivot into a build that will win? That means, a lot in this game. But I don't particularly find that fun. That's the problem. I don't particularly find that fun. I like it more when you can have a complete trash build and, you know, still have some fun. But this is very much a game where you don't get good stuff, you just get killed by bullshit. I don't think most people are going to have tolerance for that. It's kind of whack that this story mode is just making me invincible. Now the game is just kind of boring, but at least I can get it clear. Maybe just turn it off on the last boss. Well, see, that's the thing I don't like about that game, though. The thing I don't like about Rushing Beat is that you can't actually save and continue. If you want to do a 1cc in that game, you have to do it in one sitting. You can't come back to it later, because it takes all your items and money away. I don't know how that game doesn't have, like, a save and load. That should be, like, minimum that I would expect from a beat-em-up that's that long. But it doesn't. There's no real saving and loading in that game. It just gives you a checkpoint. It takes all your stuff away. So all your momentum is gone. Whether they budge on that game's balance issues, because that game has a lot of the same problems this does as well, where your run just ends instantly for stuff that's barely your fault. They need to at least patch in an actual save and load. Especially because the game is on the Switch. I don't know how they thought that save system is acceptable. We're not on battery cartridges anymore, you know? It should just be like, you quit out of the game and you can come back. But that's not how the game is right now. It really is, it just gives you these half-assed checkpoints. The game kind of goes out of its way to make 1cc's not fun. You have to play on easy and on one sitting. If you play like any other way, it's not fun. I had a normal 1cc going the other day at my kitty sitting job, and I lost it on level 8 because I got hit by like 3 kicks from the butler guys in a row. I couldn't get out of it. My run instantly ended. I got incredibly tilted. I think it was a warranted crash out, but I'm still glad I didn't stream that. I don't know what their idea of balancing is. Seems to be like, some things do a normal amount of damage, and then other things do no damage. I don't really understand it. It's like, which one is it? You get kicked by a normal guy, and then thrown by a robot, and you get thrown by the robot and it does like 2 pixels. But if the guy kicks you, he drop kicks you, you lose like 40% of your HP. And then you can just get comboed and lose everything. That's kind of how this game is. You don't have a good build, the game isn't fun. You have a good build and you're rolling 20s and stuff, you're getting all the right stuff, it's fun. But if you're looking for more of a skill-oriented roguelike, where winning with trash is common and something that you can pull off regularly, then I would not recommend this game currently. Overrider is a lot better balanced than this game, despite having the same amount of crazy builds that you can make. It's mostly just like, if you play on the harder difficulties, you do need those busted builds. But like, up to hard mode, it's fine. That game's balancing is a lot better than this. This game's balancing is kind of a mess. Like, not only does this boss spam projectiles non-stop, it also blocks your visibility, so you can't even see. I'm very curious how they're going to, like, actually balance this game. I think there's a number of routes that they could take. I'm just curious what exactly it is that they're going to do, because it definitely needs something. Needs to be less get hit by something and the run just dies. But that is actually what this game is like right now. That's the thing, though. The parry is useless. The parry doesn't even do anything. The parry does, like, no damage, and it doesn't even give you, like, a combo opportunity. It's one of those games where it feels like it just has a parry because everything else does now. It's immensely unsatisfying to hit the parry, and then either the game arbitrarily, you know, it doesn't let you parry it, or they just get knocked down for like a pixel of damage. Like, I don't get why the parry is designed that way. It feels like they could take it out and the game wouldn't be any different. Knocking them down is nice, but they can just get up and one frame Oki grab you. Anyway, so does that really do anything? No. Somehow they got that far into making that game and didn't realize that their parry mechanic was useless. And there's no reward for doing it. I mean, maybe I guess you could knock them down. If you have a character that can kill off an OTG, maybe that will help give you some breathing room, but it's not anywhere as practical as it should be. I would have much rather not had the parry and had, like, a different set of moves on that button. Make the characters more unique and, you know, have more utility. That game is the epitome of a game that has a parry because it's the cool thing to have right now. And I don't even hate parries. I don't want to sound like I hate parries. I love satisfying parries. It's just like when it feels like it's there to meet a bullet point. I'm not a fan of that. This game has a parry character, and the parry in this is on that character is way better than the one in Rushing Beat. You actually get significant bonuses for doing it because of how frantic the game is and the boss fights and everything. It feels satisfying to the boss. Yeah, I much would have rather had the parry be like a separate attack button that maybe use some of your Akari bar meter. I think the parries are the things that make the characters differ the most, ironically. Some of them are clearly better than others. just feel like a parry in a beat 'em up needs to be very good, because most of the time, simply just aggression is going to get you a lot farther than waiting for them to attack. Because the situation can quickly get out of control. But rushing beat fails to do that, because it really is just like kill them before they kill you. The parry does not have any kind of good payoff for doing it. Even on bosses, the funny thing is, like, some of the bosses are really easy to parry, and you can kill them without taking damage that way, but OTG properties are nerfed on bosses, so what ends up happening is you parry them and then you can barely get anything off it because they get knocked down. The parry is just terribly designed. It's like, the parry should at least give you some kind of way to combo them, or like increase the damage you do to them or something, but all it really does is basically nothing. Like, yeah, you can stand in front of Lord J and make it so he gets stuck in an AI loop, but you're doing way less damage than just waiting for him to attack and then comboing him. So what's the point of the parry? Nothing. You're actively making the game harder if you try to parry, which is not what a parry's supposed to be. It's supposed to be high risk, high reward, you know, small window. Small window, but big reward. You know, you get like iframes or a damage bonus, or you get like a big damage window. But yeah, only the grapplers really benefit from that. Well, the grapplers get a benefit off it, yes. Everybody else gets nothing. Okay, well this is in Chinese, so I don't know what this does. So I'm not gonna take it. Still some stuff that's not translated. They've been very, transparent about that fact. It's not like something they're withholding from people. They've been very clear that a lot of stuff isn't translated. So I think we're gonna turn off the story mode on the boss. That sounds like the way to go. So I can at least, like, actually learn the boss and not just face tank it. That sounds like what I'm gonna do. I did get a lot of upgrades this run anyway. But yeah, this game does seem like one where it's more fun when you have everything unlocked. The process of getting that far is not very fun. Because of the way the game is designed. It's very tilted. I do need to learn the final boss, though. I've got the rest of the bosses learned pretty well. It's mostly the second boss and the last boss are the only ones I don't have a pretty good handle on at this point. So I don't want to just spam through it. I have to, like, actually give it an honest chance. You're not like this game enough in its current state to do anything challenging on this. It's got too many problems. Salvi. See Kamui there in the corner. Getting a male character in PGR, probably the only one for the year. Next month. And after him is Alpha, apparently. Yeah, Kamui is in beta right now. The beta was last night. More like this morning for our time. Well, people are crashing out over his moveset. He only has like one super. They're probably gonna have to change it. Maybe they don't want to. Felt like they want him to be like a high damage character, so they don't want him to have too many iframes and time stops, but seems like that's what people want, so they probably will change his moveset. People were having an episode over him last night on the stream I was watching. He only has one super. He doesn't have like a transformation like most Gen 4 characters. Yep, I'm very excited for Kamui, but I'm interested to see how they're going to address the fact that people don't like his moveset. I'm not quite sure what to expect there. There's a number of ways that they could go about it, but... It's just nice that he's getting a new frame, because he hasn't had one since the game, like Gen 1. He hasn't had a new frame since Gen 1. Oh, that took off all my revives. What the heck happened? Oh, I don't even care at this point. No mauled. It's like my revives just disappeared. Maybe it's because there was a bug or something. Just like lost all my health like instantly. What the heck was that? What? That might actually be a bugged game mechanic. It's like in Absalom, when you play on the like the ordeals with the increased enemies and you have lifesteal on, you can like lifesteal so much that it negative heals you when you die. I think that might have been what happened. Well, I'm not even gonna bother turning it off at this point then, because now I can't actually learn the boss, because my revives just kind of disappeared. I don't give a damn at this point. It's whatever. Sweaty stuff in this game will come later. It's not gonna be right now. I am quite chill today. I do not like this game enough to mauled on it yet. Maybe after some patches and getting more meta progression, I would want to. Right now, no. That definitely sucks, though. I wanted to, like, actually fight the boss normally without the mode on. But there's no point in doing that now. It's like both my revives just disappeared. I don't understand what happened. Freaked out. Randomly. Alright, so what's gonna give me the most damage? At least get something out of this run. Figure out, like, what does the most damage. One HP every 5 seconds. That seems completely terrible. You don't get any iframes when you get hit in this game. Like, what purpose does that serve? Like, it's not like this has like Strider-style iframes where, you know, you can take any kind of hit. Like, what is that gonna do when if you get hit by a bunch of stray bullets, your entire run ends instantly? There must be something I'm missing with the survivability stuff in this game, because right now it seems like it's all pointless. With the way that taking damage works in this game, there just isn't, I don't see any way for it to be worthwhile. No patch notes. Really? No patch notes? That's interesting. do they have no patch notes? That's weird. I wasn't told anything, if that's what you're asking. You need to make tag mode official. I wouldn't expect anything major from that game for a while. It's probably going to be, you know, minor stuffs, balance changes and bug fixes. Unfortunately, the art is a lot more high quality than this game, so it takes a long time to make that stuff. I don't have any inside information. Don't think that I'm hiding anything from you guys, but they did say that they want to support the game for years to come, and then it sold very well and won some awards as well, so it definitely will get more. It's just a matter of what and when. And unfortunately, great hand-drawn graphics like that don't get made instantly. So, I don't know when it's gonna get more stuff. They won't be able to churn out new content for that as quick as this. I actually don't mind the puppet animation. This game's got a very nice, distinct art style, but obviously not in the same league as something like Absolute. They have a lot more money than those than Dotemu does. Maybe like next year or at the end of this year, they'll have like an actual big content drop for Absalom. I guess it just depends on how much they want to add and what. I don't think making the game longer will really do any good. Like an endless mode or like, you know, more characters or things to unlock. More like in-game, you know, choices to make and build options, I think would be probably the best thing to do. Because whatever they make for the game, has to be able to be recycled. Alright. The map actually seems kind of decent. Make it so you can probably plan a little bit better, but I'm not sure how much it really matters. You definitely win by not having a map. Alright, well, I don't like this game enough to do challenging things in it currently. I might just, like, unlock everything and wait for them to fix it. I'm done with this for now. Fun game, but the boss fights are a major turnoff. Generally don't stick around on roguelikes where I hate the bosses. Because, you know, you fight them thousands of times. I don't think that's a misguided or uneducated reason to drop a roguelike. If you don't like the bosses the first couple times, you're not going to like them the next 1,000. So, hopefully they can find some way to balance them and make them less annoying. So, it doesn't always feel like if you don't have a good build, you just take so much attrition damage. They're not at all designed with taking no damage in mind. That's what I don't like about the bosses in that game. Like, you simply can't do it. It really is. Yeah, you can dodge their attacks, but having something that can kill the ads quickly and then kill the boss quickly is definitely what they're wanting you to do. In roguelikes like that, I don't stick around on that much. I can actually burst them down quick. You know, even if I don't have, like, the best build in the game, I like that a lot more. I think Entropy Effect and Absalom balance that out pretty well. So the bosses in that game, bosses in those games are designed to be no damaged. Cinderia combat is not good enough for that currently. Anyway, here's Quake. He is actually quite fun. We're gonna do a Nightmare run. Or Chaos, sorry. Try to get a run off the ground. If I can't get a run off the ground, we'll play something else. As it stands now, I will not be playing Cinderia frequently like this game. I definitely don't like it enough yet. It's got a ways to go before that's something I'm playing like constantly. Fast. Try again. Bad start. That's a shame, because Cinderia has, like, really good build variety. Way better than most roguelikes. Most action roguelikes have really boring upgrades. Like, you do, like, 2% more damage or something. The only way it's noticeable is if you stack it. That game does not have that problem. The issue is just that none of it really matters, because The bosses are just stat checks. Like, I don't think they, like, at all wanted you to, you know, meticulously learn the boss and, you know, aim for, like, a really good run. It really is just, like, you need to be OP or the game is not fun. This game has that same problem, but only on this difficulty. This difficulty and Chaos difficulty. Well, this difficulty specifically is like that as well. Because the random enemy spawns make the game more fun, but it also makes it so if you don't get a good build at the start, you can barely get a run going. But considering it's the hardest challenge in the game, you know, it doesn't bother me. If I want a more grounded challenge where I don't have to worry about a build so much, then, you know, I just play on hard. Cinderia balance feels like this game on Chaos mode. like, get a good build or die. There's no in between. Hopefully they can make the balance a lot better. It wouldn't be the first time I've been excited for a roguelike, and then I find out that the boss fights are not fun. Won't be the first time, won't be the last. Unfortunately, this is something that happens a lot with action roguelikes. Boss fights in this game are actually pretty good, but on this difficulty, they definitely do have some unfun things about them. Decent start. Decent start, not the best. Definitely want to get, like, something busted eventually. Otherwise, I don't think this will finish. Hopefully it gets far enough to show Quake. This Quake is a really cool character. An actual fun, slow grappler in a beat-em-up. Leave it to Chris and the dev team to deliver. Definitely need some more extensions. Time to kill is quite high right now. Orbital laser, perfect. Lightning rod is alright, I guess. I think lightning rod is good for, like, bossing, but for mobbing it's kind of just average. I'm just gonna take this for now. I'm just gonna take it for now. See where it goes. I kind of just want to show off Quake. I don't have anything left to unlock in this game. I've maxed out everything, I think, except, like, one boss. There's nothing to really mauled over. Beating this game legit, like, 100 times. Just kind of trying to get a good build so I can show off Quake, because he got added last night. Other than that, I don't care. Good fight. Alright, don't have an overpowered shield run and no kinetic cooling, but I think this will still clear. It's just a matter of will I get Quake or not, because that's what I'm really wanting. Let's see here. I'll take Advanced Charger. Quake has not shown up yet. Oh, there he is! There he is. Time to catch the Pokemon. Yeah! Got the shiny Pokemon here. Oh crap, I accidentally got rid of him. Oh man. What a bad time to have Elpis points. Oh man. He should come back though. There should be another one of him soon. That sucks. I really wanted to try him on a boss. Like, how much can you just bully the bosses with the grapples? Oh man, boss goes right here too. That's the worst possible outcome. Well, you need his upgrade anyway, so it's whatever. This boss is completely locked down by this build. I guess I should explain. This boss basically has like auto guard points, like King of Fighters, but when they're out, she will stagger. But because I have so many projectiles, she gets locked in a loop of trying to tech out. Once she techs out 3 times, she takes hit stun for a while. But since I have so much stuff on the screen, she's barely able to do anything. I think it actually might have been a blessing in disguise I didn't take Quake in here. I don't think Quake is a good choice for this fight. He can't pile on as many hits. Alright, well, moving on into the last part of the game here. So, should clear. I'll try to get Quake again. And maybe just stay on him for the rest of the game, if I get him to show up. Yeah, he's back! He's back! Look at this absolute unit. He looks like the boss, what's his name? The fire boss at PGR. Looks very similar. Alright, cool. We're gonna stick with him for the rest of the run. Alright, so he's gonna get to curb stomp this boss, hopefully. The survivability isn't the best, but should still be able to clear. Oh, great. Miss Crimson completely demolishes this boss. It's this boss's worst matchup. Because you just push R1 and she gets countered every time she tries to do that Helmbreaker. And you get a free combo. If you break her penetrate. GG's. What a good patch. Didn't get any of the the new Synergy items. That was still a good run. Not the most OP run, but still good. Unfortunately, I'm maxed out, so winning or losing doesn't matter anymore. Anyway, I think I'm gonna go ahead and take a break. I might try out some Crimson Desert mods in my Discord. Anybody want to hang out in there in a little bit? I think I'm gonna have a snack and hydrate, and then maybe play some of that or something else in my Discord. Anybody want to hang out in there tonight? If so, I'll go ahead and drop my link. Yeah. Kind of wanted to play more Cinderia, but man, those bosses really trigger me. I don't know how much I really care at this point. Yeah, I'll give you a ping later. I'm gonna have a snack and hydrate and everything. But yeah, if you guys are interested in my Discord, I actually do secret streams in here. Usually stuff I'm not sure I'm gonna like. So you can hop in there. I do voice chats, maybe like half of a week. You know, every couple days we usually do voice chats. So go hang out in there if you want. I'll be in there later. Thanks for watching.